Hayao Miyazaki dubs, we always get a whole bunch of big name celebrities to do all the voices as opposed to guys like you. What's your opinion on that?
Well, they're so much more talented than we are. I think that it's only fair.
I think that, and I don't want to badmouth Disney or Miyazaki in any way, but what you have to remember is it's a business, just like Funimation is a business, ADV is a business, Bang Zoom and Viz are all businesses. And Miyazaki movies are marketed to be something that the general public would want to go see, just like you go and see The Princess and the Frog or any Disney American-made animations. So the best way to do that is to put names on there that people recognize. Do I think that Miley Cyrus's little brother needs to be a voice? No, I do not. Or any of the Jonas Brothers? No, I do not. If they want to put Kate Blanchett in a movie, go for it. She's fantastic. But, so it stinks. It really does. And I've spoken with Japanese voice actors. They do some of the same things to them. Just like, Will dub Miyazaki, they'll dub Disney over there. And I know some people who've been voice actors in Japan for ages and ages. I know the voice of Donald Duck and things like that. But they'll do the same thing. They'll find like a Japanese pop star, Japanese movie star to be the lead in this or that, whether it's animated or just an American television show being dubbed into Japanese. They do the same thing because it's an industry, it's a business. They have to make money.
Another thing that ties into that is that there's still this perception. That anime is for children. The runs through a lot of businesses. And you're like, well, we're going to get the kids to come see it because it's animated. If we're going to get the parents to come, we have to have names that they will recognize. And you have to remember that it's very deceptive when you're here at a convention. It seems like the whole world loves anime, everybody knows who we are, and really anime is a very tiny niche industry. And 90% of the people, 90 to 100% of the people out there have no idea who it is. But most people don't know who we are, and our names would not draw a large enough audience for the kind of audience that they want to build. Now, personally, I think Miyazaki films should draw their own audience. And would it be fun to do? Yeah. Do I think it's going to happen anytime soon? No. Be realistic, right?
There's a group on Facebook that was actually just created for this purpose. It was like, tell Hollywood that voice actors should do voiceover for something and I joined it because a bunch of people told me to join it, and I was like, okay, accept. But as much as I think that would be awesome, I live in Texas.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be doing it. Like, it would be awesome for Johnny or Vic, because they're out in California, and that's where it would be done. But, like, if you're looking for, Hillary Haig, or Tiffany Grant, or Monica, or Caitlin, or myself, or Chris, or Josh Greeley, or somebody, we all live in Texas, so we wouldn't be doing those movies anyway. And they have used voice actors. That's something like in Howl's movie Catskill, Crispin Freeman and Mona Marshall were both used in that film. So there were voice actors in that film.
You just kind of have to have the right agent. Another great voice actor is Kari Wahlgren. I haven't heard her in Miyazaki, but she's been doing the Disney thing for quite some time.
Well, Scott McNeil was in the Scooby-Doo film. The second Scooby-Doo, he was the physical body of the villain. And he shot all the stuff, and he's like, well, when are we going to record it? He said, oh, no, we're going to get a voice actor in to record the voice. And Scott was like, have you looked at my resume?
And they actually made him audition to do that voice. Like, they weren't going to let him do his own voiceover.
And then all of a sudden they heard what he could do, and we're like, yeah, we're going to use him. But I love that they told Scott, no, we're going to need a voice actor.
For the most part, anime kind of flies under the radar of mainstream animation. And that's pretty much what Chris and Greg said. But I have been out in Los Angeles. I mean, I've just been out there for the last year or so, but I've been doing stuff out there anime related and have not even gotten an agent. So if you don't have an agent, then nobody knows anything about you, and you're not going to get any auditions for anything mainstream because they all go through agencies. So even if you're living in Los Angeles, if you don't have an agent who is putting your audition, your demo tape in for mainstream, you know, Toy Story 3 or whatever, big mainstream voice stuff, then they don't know who you are, and you're not ever going to get an opportunity to do that. We have many friends that work in the mainstream industry. I mean, the Steve Blooms, the Bob Burtons, these people that do like freaking Warner Brothers mainstream stuff, Wall-E and all of these mainstream 3D animation movies. But they all have agents that are constantly putting them up for those kind of roles. And I haven't had the time or the fire to take the time and spend the money to put a demo together and to get an agent to do that. So, you know, we have to either be content with what we're doing or take the steps necessary to take it to the next level, you know?